a 2006 production.
Prepared for the Pomelo Commitments Committee.
Organic.
Most people know that organic food has no preservatives, no synthetic fertilizers, and is not genetically modified.
But what is biodynamic?
Biodynamic agriculture is a more advanced form of organic farming that views the farm as a self-sufficient ecosystem. It uses a farm's natural resources to cultivate the highest quality crops. It is also eco-friendly.
So, what do we get when we add biodynamic to wine?
We get Ceago Vinegardens.
Ceago is situated in the US, where the Supreme Court recently lifted the ban on wine sales between states. Thus, Ceago is now free to ship wine to consumers anywhere in the US.
On the other hand, while world-grade production has been increasing, demand has somewhat stabilized. Thus, there may be a lack of future demand for wine.
Nevertheless, as we zoom into California, there appears to be growing demand for small to mid-sized wineries like Ceago. Their presence is especially strong in the market for ultra-premium wines. Moreover, as we look closer into Ceago's location, we see the beautiful landscapes of Lake County, which serves as a key tourist attraction.
But for now, while almost 15 million people visit California wineries, spending $1.3 billion in tourism activities, very few stop at Lake County.
And now, let us look at Ceago itself. Current studies show that organic and biodynamic wines are significantly healthier. Production of such wines is also more eco-friendly.
However, little people know what biodynamic actually means.
Biodynamic wine currently represents only 1.5% of the wine market, though it still has an annual growth rate of 20%. This means that Ceago will enjoy a first-mover advantage as a biodynamic winemaker.
After this analysis, the issue now is, should we invest in Ceago? By doing so, we stand to gain from Ceago's profits. Investing in an eco-friendly brand will also fulfill our corporate social responsibility.
Here's how we can do it. To achieve sustainable management in Ceago, we should step up promotion of Ceago in the short term, and in the long term, promote Lake County as an ecotourism site.
In the short term, we propose to increase awareness of Ceago wines. This will be done by a three-pronged approach targeted at different distribution channels.
To reach out to the masses, Ceago will participate in various wine fairs across the nation. Ceago will set up its own booth to educate the public about its biodynamic wines. During these wine fairs, Ceago can collaborate with its distributors by giving them rebates of 5% per bottle sold during the fair. This allows for a win-win situation, where Ceago gain more exposure and distributors can receive more sales at a discount.
Consistent promotional tools can be employed via distributors. Ceago will provide each distributor with updated promotional materials explaining Ceago's practices and products. This will then be distributed to retailers and then to end consumers. To motivate distributors to promote Ceago wines, a 5% rebate will be given if they hit an increase of at least 30% in the whole year.
Promotion via the internet. With the lift of the ban on wine sales between states, internet sales are expected to rise. Ceago can tap into this market by increasing the site's visibility. Ceago's site can be listed in Google Local and linked in credible directories. Also, the term biodynamic wine can be purchased on Google AdWords, such that when it is searched, Ceago's site will appear as top links.
Now, let's evaluate the profitability of our short-term measures. Currently, with an average price of $24 per bottle, Ceago's annual revenue would be, considering vineyard and winery costs, total production costs would be, as such, annual profit would be,
Ceago will participate in 12 fairs per year, selling 10 cases per fair with sales increase of 120 cases per year. Through consistent promotions, sales via distributors would hit a target increase of 1,000 cases per year.
On the internet, the global annual search rate for biodynamic wine is 34,800. For every 25 people, we assume that 20 will click on the Ceago link and 4 will purchase wine from Ceago. Taking into account shipping costs, customers are likely to purchase 2 bottles of wine at a time. So Ceago will achieve sales of 11,136 bottles or 928 cases per year.
On the whole, sales should increase by 2,000 cases per year, achieving a revenue increment of a 25% increase from Ceago's current revenue.
Additional costs of production per year would be: here are expenses for wine fairs, consistent promotions, and internet sales, with a total of. Thus, total cost would be approximately. We will allocate $1 million to this section to cover all additional costs. Total increase in profit would be $94,000 per year, a 14% increase from Ceago's current profit.
In the long term, we seek expansion of the Ceago property into a high-end wine country spa and resort. This resort will be operated as a private company, with Pomelo being the major shareholder and Ceago making up most of the board of directors and management.
We will now explain the various components of the resort. Firstly, existing retail establishment will be expanded. We will construct a culinary arts center to hold wine club events and sell merchandise from Ceago's farm. Moreover, an organic restaurant will offer Ceago's homegrown ingredients. This aims to attract tourists who are willing to pay a premium to savor the finest of foods and wine.
There will be a 50-room lakeside resort and spa with various fitness and conference facilities provided. It will mainly target wellness seekers and small business groups.
The 50 Casistas offers an alternative option for private guest accommodation and will be targeted at family units.
70 villas will offer commanding views of the lake and vineyards. The lavish accommodation will be targeted at people with high disposable income.
Lake County is blessed with excellent topography and natural beauties, and all accommodations will include a view of the lake. These will be a significant attraction for the tourists.
With the resort's attractive offerings, we must also have adequate marketing, promoting the resort as a premier destination with an agricultural touch.
During its construction, the resort will be publicized in our brochures and via internet.
Tour packages can also be offered through partnering with tour agencies. Exclusive tour packages, including private wine tasting sessions, can be offered to wine club members.
Ultimately, we hope to work through word-of-mouth referrals from satisfied visitors to their families and friends, just like with Ceago's wine tasting rooms and retail establishments already in place.
In these long-term measures, we will be working with Kiwit Construction Company, whose focus on the environment is in line with Ceago's values.
Construction will be completed in phases. The Culinary Arts Center and the hotel and spa will be ready by the end of year 3, the Casistas by the end of year 4, while the villas by the end of year 5.
Here are the estimated construction costs for the Culinary Arts Center, the hotel and spa, the Casistas, and the villas, with a total amounting to. Thus, we will allocate $120 million to construction and to cover the marketing efforts.
In evaluating the profitability for our long-term measures, we'll have the following pricing scheme for hotel and spa, Casistas, and villas. We will start with an occupancy rate of 40%, a subsequent increase in occupancy rate of 20% per year, and a 40% profit margin.
As such, Ceago will achieve payback at the end of year 20. Combined with the profits from our short-term initiatives, here are Ceago's projected annual profits.
There are nevertheless some constraints to our recommendations. For example, increase in wine sales is limited by Ceago's maximum capacity. To address this, we propose the expansion of Ceago's agricultural land.
Also, there is insufficient scientific proof in the benefits of biodynamic wines. This can hamper our reach to educate the public. Thus, we propose sponsorship of biodynamic research.
Bringing us back to why we have proposed our recommendations, we believe that the various stakeholders stand to benefit in the following ways. Our firm can do CSR, invest in a growing company, and gain profits at the same time. Ceago can have sustainable management and spread their biodynamic passion. And lastly, Lake County stands to gain from increased tourism activity and revenue.
In conclusion, given Ceago's potential in the growing biodynamic wine market, our firm's direction in investing in meaningful growth ventures, and the feasibility of this project, we urge the adoption of this recommendation.